everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're making pinch pot pumpkins. So what a pinch pot is, well, it's basically in the name. It is a pot that you hand build and you pinch the pot shape out. So what you do first is you make a smooth ball of clay and then you poke a hole in the middle and you take your thumb and you put it in the hole. And then all your fingers on the outside, you pinch to make it wider and smoother and however deep you want it to be. So for the pinch pot pumpkins, you need to make 2 pinch pots and you connect them together. So how you connect them together is you score and slip each side, and all scoring and slipping is making tiny little lines onto both sides of your clay that you're trying to connect to each other, and then adding slip, which is just watered down clay, to your scratch marks, and that creates like a Velcro connection between both sides. So now that you're done scoring and slipping, you're going to press the 2 sides together very gently with your fingertips, and then you're going to start combining both sides of the sphere by smoothing it out with your finger, a sponge, or a rib. And that is what I'm doing right here, just trying to make sure that it is completely smoothed out, because with this project you want to make sure that your sphere is as smooth as possible so that your next steps of sculpting the pumpkin's shape, it makes the correct shape you're looking for. So now what I'm doing here is I am just rolling it out very gently, trying to make a perfect sphere. So what's really cool with this project is that you are using the trapped air on the inside of the sphere to actually shape the outside of the sphere. So now that my sphere is all smoothed out, as good as it's gonna get, now I'm going to make a divot at the top of the sphere so that can be my reference point of where I'm going to put the stem of my pumpkin. So now I'm taking this wooden dowel and I am just making lines around the sphere to map out where I want all of the pumpkin's curves to be. So once I'm done with that, oh, it looks like a little sunshine. That's so much fun. I'm going to take my wooden dowel and just roll it down the sphere. So I'm going to start at the very top and just roll it down. And this is just marking it. I'm not really trying to divot it in too much. I'm just trying to get a nice line of where I'm going to later take another tool and actually divot it in. So now this is where we take advantage of that trapped air. So now we're just going to push into all of those lines that we previously made and smooth it out with our finger. So the air inside of the pumpkin is being forced onto the curved part of the pumpkin and not where we're pressing in. And that's how you can get really soft and nice curved lines. I am really excited about this project. I think it turned out very cute in the very end. I've never made a pumpkin like this before, but I am just so ready for fall. Like, I am a fall person. It's my favorite time of year, and I'm really starting to get into the fall spirit, even though it is so hot outside still where I live. I am just so ready for fall, and I'm willing fall into existence with this pumpkin. So now all I'm doing is I'm basically just smoothing it out a lot. It took a while to get it how I wanted it, but be patient. It will be worth it in the end. I can promise you that. So now what I'm doing is I'm working on the stem. So what I did is I rolled out a coil of clay, which is basically just a snake shape, like when you were little, when you would roll out snakes out of Play-Doh. And I carved lines into the coil, and now I am just twisting it, and that's all you really have to do. And then you're going to score it and slip it onto your pumpkin and make sure that it is nicely connected by taking the edge of the stem and pulling it onto the pumpkin. Now here's when I was trying to decide, do I really like how this stem looks? And I was just kind of like, No. So I took off a little bit, and I am so happy I did because it turned out so much better. I love the way this stem looks now. So just fiddle with it. Don't be like, oh, it's like this, it has to be like this forever. That's the beauty of clay. You can change it. You can make it exactly how you want it. So just be patient and don't give up. And also don't be scared to try to change it because you're scared you're gonna mess it up. Because you're not gonna mess it up, I promise. It is impossible to mess up clay. So now, here is where I am sketching out the jack-o'-lantern face. So we're turning this pumpkin into a light up jack-o'-lantern. Oh, and there's my cat. Her name is Bozzy, but there's a whole story with her name. Her real name is Dipstick because you can see on her tail it looks like she's been dipped into a pot of ink. As years have gone by, it's turned into Bozzy. So her name progression has gone from Dipstick, and then we call her Baby D, Bay D, Boz D, and it's just kind of turned into Bozzy. She is such a sweet cat. She just wants all the attention. So here I'm just continuing to try to figure out how I want the jack-o'-lantern face to look because I was not happy with how it was looking at that moment. But then with Bozzy's help, I finally figured it out. So I have some exciting news. We are doing another giveaway. Woot woot. I am so excited, and we are going to be giving away a pumpkin. So if you want one of these pumpkins, please comment what color you think that I should glaze this jack-o'-lantern. Share this video with all your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will be entered in to have a chance to win one of these cute little jack-o'-lanterns. The rules for this giveaway will be down in the description of this video. Also, before you start carving, you're going to want to let your pumpkin sit out for a little bit so it can get a little more firm so it can hold its shape. So now I'm just continuing cutting out the face of the jack-o'-lantern, and then when I'm finished cutting out the face, I'm going to be cutting a hole in the bottom of it so that somebody could put a little tea light in it so it can light up. And there he is! I love him so much. He turned out so cute. This makes me want to decorate for spooky season. Oh, I'm so ready for fall. And there he is with the light. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little something, and I hope you come back for more fun pottery videos in the future. See you later!